Hello, we are talking about lesson 6.4 today, which is factors, zeros, and solutions of polynomial equations. And the first problem that I have listed in my practice section is the one that you see on the screen. And it says, given consider the given function, and it's f of x equals x to the fourth minus 3x cubed plus 4x squared minus 12x. And then when we look down here, function f, that's our function that we're given, has 0, 2, 3, or 4 distinct real zeros, and then how many complex zeros? So 0, 2, 3, 4. And I guess the best advice that I can give you for a problem like this, and a lot of what you're doing on this section, is to make it as easy as possible, is to type it into Desmos. So I'm going to flip over here to Desmos, and I'm going to look at this. I scoot this over a little bit. We'll turn on my first equation here. And here is what we see, but we need to know a little bit more about this. But we can go back and answer the first question, because it says that how many real answers do we have? And our real answers happen here and here. It's where the graph crosses the x-axis. So if we flip back here, we have two distinct real zeros in this function. But as we look back at the function here to answer the other two, or the other answer there, which is how many complex zeros? Complex zeros means that you can't see the answer on the x-axis. It means that they are imaginary answers. So when we look at this, the other thing to notice is that because this is x to the fourth, we should have 4 answers. And if 2 of them are real, then then 2 of them are complex. 2 plus 2 is 4. If we look at problem number 2 on here, it says, which ordered pair represents a point where the graph of this function crosses the x-axis? Well, one of the things that we could do is we could factor out x squared plus x minus 20. But maybe what will be faster for you? It depends. What are you faster at? Typing into Desmos or factoring? Because if we look back at Desmos here, I'll turn that one off and I'll turn this one back on. In terms of answers here, I don't know why that's not showing up, but there's one. Here's another. And there's a third. So our solutions to this problem of x minus 1 times x squared plus x minus 20 are -5, 1, and 4. So if we go back to the equation, -5 is one of the answers. None of those others are.